Hey, listen, it's always a pleasure for me to be here. And I'm also very proud that AETNA, for many years in a row now, continues its support of the critical work of AHE and the chambers. I know that we're here for lots of reasons. We're here to celebrate diversity. We're here to celebrate our achievements collectively, and for tonight's honorees individually, for our efforts at improving the quality of life and health of the Latino community. And I think that all of us have played a role in that, so I think all of you should give yourselves a round of applause right now. Where's George? There's George. George, I want to congratulate you as well for always keeping us focused on what we need to do in order to improve the health of the Latino community, and also for keeping AHE and the Chamber alive for as long as you have. We all know that that is a very difficult thing to do. So George, congratulations for your leadership. Now, one reason that it hasn't been easy is because times are difficult. And we're all living through that right now, there's no question, but that we are living through difficult times. But one thing that I would encourage you to think about in these difficult times, the Chinese use the same word for crisis and opportunity. It's as if they're talking about two sides of the same coin. And so I like to think of this as an opportunity to tell who is serious about diversity, y quién es hablador, who's a talker, who talks a good game. It's an opportunity, in short, to separate the wheat from the chaff. So if you represent a company or know someone that does, and that company once supported diversity efforts, but now can't do it anymore because times are difficult, I would say, really? Really? Did your company values change just because the environment around the company has gotten difficult? Did it suddenly become less important to support the needs of diverse communities? I don't think so. My sense is that if all that needs to happen for a company to scale back on its commitment to diversity is to just have times become difficult, pues yo diría que verdaderamente nunca fue algo importante para ti. I would say that it really wasn't something really important if all it takes is difficult times, because obviously we're going to have difficult times. Now I'll tell you that I am very proud to represent a company, AETNA, que sigue presente, that is present and will continue to be present with regard to championing diversity. And when I'm talking about diversity, I'm talking about diversity in all of its facets. Talking about diversity with regard to hiring and promotion, diversity with regard to supporting key organizations like AHE and the Chamber, diversity with regard to developing culturally relevant product lines to service the needs of diverse communities. It is why different magazines like Diversity Inc., Hispanic Magazine, and Latina Style have all recognized our efforts toward diversity. It's also why Fortune magazine, I'm pleased to tell you, has recognized AETNA now for 2 years in a row as the most admired health insurer in the country. There's a reason for that. Now, to close, I just want to give one example of one of those bullets that I mentioned. I mentioned all the different ways in which we support diversity, and one of those is through the development of a diverse product line And some of you that have attended this gala in the past have heard me talk about this. So I'll update you if you've heard about this. And the product is the New York City Community Plan. And in fact, it was at this very gala several years ago that I announced that this product was coming. Well, the product is now here. And I'm pleased to say it is doing very well. We talked about, at this forum and at other forums, obviously, the incredible problem of the uninsured. And we know that that affects the Latino community disproportionately more than any other community. And so what to do about that issue? Well, one of the things that we've done is to develop this product known as the New York City Community Plan, specifically for employers that have from 2 to 50 employees, which has extremely competitive rates, which has a culturally competent network of physicians and hospitals, and that has a culturally competent sales and service team. And again, I want to thank George publicly, because George was among those that counseled us as we were putting this product together. Now, at the end of the day, it's the market that speaks. And the market is speaking very loudly here. It is now, as we speak, the best-selling product that we have in New York. So I wanted to mention that because I want to assure all of you that we as a company are going to continue to speak very loudly with regard to diversity, in support of diversity, because we understand that it is both a moral and a business imperative. And I would challenge companies that don't see it that way to begin doing so very soon. Muchísimas gracias. Thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of your evening.